not Arabic. There are only 10 Arabic words, and they're found in standard phrases like the reference to the Prophet of God, may God bless him in Greece. It's that kind of standard phrase we use in the Arabic. But even for God, the term used is not Allah, but Devatabu Yiraya. So these are Malay words of Sanskrit origin. So it all suggests law being introduced into a transitional area. It covers things like punishment for sexual offenses, punishment for giving false evidence, and so on. So now in the 14th century, we're finding northeast Malay. Ibn Battuta was a famous Moroccan traveler who came to this area in the 1340s. He visited Samudra again, where Malik al-Saleh's gravestone is, and he tells us in 1345 and 1346 that the ruler is a follower of the Shafi'i school of law. Now, that's the first evidence of the school of law being mentioned, and we know that, of course, ever since then, the Shafi'i school has dominated Southeast Asia. Although there is a complication, because we believe that the Chinese Muslims also played a role, especially in Java, and they would not have been Shafi'i, they would have been Han. So there's some complications. But now we get to some of the most interesting grave sites. Have we divided what we do next? Something happened? Oh, the most interesting gravestones disappeared. We do that. Any computer experts here? Hang on, something's happening. Administrator? Spin out the program. Terrific. Okay, excellent. Thank you. We will now roll on to the next photo, if I can. Which is just. Aha.
But it's not on the screen, unfortunately.
Now there it comes. Oh, it's not showing the screen. Okay. Hey, I've got a picture. Somebody will see it. Yeah, we're going to go to these famous, really important graveyards of Travulan and Traloy. Got it? Okay, good. Travulan and Traloy are East Java. And the important thing about these gravestones is that they are at the site of the kingdom of Majapahit. I mentioned these briefly in the lecture this morning. What's this? Close. Does anybody mind wireless manager doing that? Okay. Now, these gravestones are extremely important because they begin, the series begins in the 14th century. So, we know that this is the height of Majapahit, the Hindu kingdom, the last great Hindu kingdom in Java. And it's at the height of its grandeur, we find these gravestones in the graveyard. Now this is the one of 1298 Shaka, which is 1368, 1369. Now the first thing to notice is that the numerals are old Javanese numerals, not Arabic numerals. The inscription is in Arabic script. There are quite a lot of these graves, other stones from the area, often find that the Arabic is actually misspelled, suggesting again people who perhaps knew how to pronounce these words, but weren't quite sure how to write them. And the dating is in Old Javanese, which suggests to us that on the one hand, A, these are Muslims, B, the Javanese. It's not using an Arabic system, and the dating system is the Shaka dating system based upon the Indian dating system. Now, we will move on to another one of the graves. This is 1397, 1407, I think. Again, you see the Arabic phrasing on there in the grave. Now here you see something particularly important. In the middle is this medallion. Again, numerals at the bottom in Old Javanese script. And the medallion is a medallion, the sunburst symbol of the kingdom of Majapahit, which one sees at this site in other respects. Louis Charles Damet, the great French scholar who studied these, says that he really believes the combination of Arabic script, indubitably Muslim graves, Shaka calendar, Javanese numerals, and the sunburst medallion of Majapahit tells you, A, they're Muslims, B, they're Javanese, C, they are probably aristocrats. They're probably members of the aristocracy of Majapahit. because only they would be able to use the sunburst medallion on the gravestones. So this means in the 14th century, in East Java, the last great Hindu kingdom is at its peak, members of the local aristocracy are converting to Islam. And this is the first evidence we have, which we think is reasonably strong, that these are Javanese. All the others might have been Malik al-Salis, might have been foreigners who settled there and settled down as Muslim rulers. These are all certainly Javanese. This is one of the gravestones in the museum in situ in the museum in Mojokerto. And if you haven't been there, it's a museum worth going to see these, lots of other things. Some other stuff in Mojokerto. This is one of the graves in situ in the graveyard, the Trabulan. And this is one I showed this morning too. I think in many ways the most remarkable. It's not dated.